So let's discuss about Part A textbook, that is employability skills. So in this one we are going to learn about what is employability skills. So in this chapter, first topic is stress management. So what do you mean by stress and how can we manage that? So both the topics we are discussing in this heading. Social reactions to any proceeded demands or threat is known as stress. So what reaction we are going to give on any demands as well as the threats. So that is known as stress. Stress can be helpful. Stress motivates sometimes. So stress experienced for a longer period has opposite effects too. So first one, let us learn about managing stress. So managing stress is creating a plan to work with daily pressures. So how can we work daily on the daily targets? So let us see one by one. So what are the signs of stress? The signs of stress are headache, sleeplessness, sadness, nervousness, excessive worries. So this all shows that we are going through the severe stress problems. Now, how to overcome the stress? Focus on important tasks. So you have to make one periodical structure or timetable. So which is the important one? Prioritized task that you have to finish it first, and talk to someone to get relief from stress. So when we discuss with the people, so many issues, so many problems can easily be cleared. And next one is we should take time for relaxation, like we should do meditation, yoga, or any listening music. That kind of relaxation we need in our stressed day life. So what are the techniques we can use for stress management? First one is time management. 80% of the work can be done using time management. And time management, you know that how can you have to utilize your entire time to finish your task on time. So next one is physical exercise and fresh air. You should have to go outside, so have some exercise and some fresh air to change your mood one to another. So these kind of things will help you in doing coming out of stress. Now, health and diet, that is also another important topic which can be utilized for stress. So usually people will not have their food on time in the stress time. So we should avoid that. We should have healthy food and diets. So healthy food and diet can help us a lot to come out of stress. Stress management technique. First one is positivity. Always think on positive side of the fact, so that you can come out of the negative side and stress causing agent. We will usually come in stress while if we are not able to finish the task. So always think positively so that we can finish it on time. So we will not be in the capture of stress. Organizing academic life, no delay. So if our task has been organized properly from the day 1 to the day last, so we don't want to worry about the stress. All the things will be finished automatically on the given time. We have to try to focus and we have to try to finish the task within the time allotted for that one. Now sleep. We should sleep properly during a day, so that gives the mind or the brain can relax. So we can come out of stress if the brain is having stress. So sleeping is also proper. Because of stress only, so many people are not able to sleep. You might know that exam times and all. So due to exam where people will not be sleeping, taking more tension. When we are utilizing more than required for the brain power, it actually reduces the alertness of the brain and it lets us to sleep. So this kind of things will also cause stress. So we have to sleep proper time. Next, holidays. We have to have our friends and families. So in holidays, we should visit some of our friendly members or family members home, can also help us to reduce our stress. Next, self-awareness technique. Identify your weakness and strength so that you can come out of the stress. If I'm good at these things, so I don't want to take more. If we know our weakness, we can avoid so many situations which can lead to stress. Sometimes I am good in cooking, but I can't manage like hotel chefs will do. So these kind of things, we need to identify strength and weakness. It creates a lot of improvement in our daily activities. How can we identify the strength and weakness? Strength is nothing but the work on which we are successful always. So every time, whenever the work is assigned for us, we will do that one without any fear or anything. We can finish the task. We are 100%. We are finishing the task on time. Think about what others like in you. So always think what other people focuses, what kind of task they are giving. If I am good at running, sports teacher will give me running, but I am not good in long jump or high jump or anything like that. Problems are there. What is good at what people are focusing on, that we have to think about. They are expecting me to run faster than the other athletes because that is my strength. So we have to go in that way. And so wherever we can do well, that also people, we need to know which are all facts or which are all tasks I can handle without any stress. So when we know our strength, we can easily fulfill in all these topics one by one. And next one, techniques for identifying the strength and weakness. So weakness. So till now we discussed about how can we identify our strength, what others are looking, what we are good at and all. Now we will discuss about weakness. The areas where we struggle is known as the weakness point. Sometimes I am not a good singer, but I am trying hard to become a singer. So that kind of things are there, which are my weakness. Things to do very difficult. Sometimes you can easily identify that everyone is not good in maths. Some are very brilliant in maths, some are very poor in mathematics subject. So that is a weakness for that people. Feedbacks given by others. When people will tell that it's not a part of, it's not a cup of tea, or that task is not a cup of tea, or etc. like that, when they are giving feedback, we should also accept that and we should go along with that one. And we should accept our weakness. Whenever we accept our weakness, okay, we can reduce the strength, we can reduce the stress of our day-to-day life. Now, what are the difference between interest and ability? So you might have heard about the word interest. So things you do in free time makes you happy is the interesting things which you like. Some people will tell jokes, some will listen jokes. So these are the interesting topic, or some are curious to do that task. So in free times, without anybody's information, our mindset will also go for to do all our free happy things which are curious. So we are very curious. If one person is showing a pen, we are very much interested to see what color the pen means, or how can we write, etc. That is interest of that topic. If one person is telling about space, so we are interested in that. One person is showing some aquatic life, the nice greenery, colorful, we will forget all our tension, fear, and we can completely dissolve in that entire world. So that is called interested area, because it's an interested area. So this is happening. Things you want to learn and do it in future, that is also interest. Some people eager to know all those things, like if you are getting a new cycle, you will learn that. If you are getting a new bike, you should know that how to drive. If your family members is purchasing new things, you will learn. Like if you are having a new TV in your home, smart TV, smart mobile, you will check each and every option because you are too curious, you are interested to that, and in future you want to do it without any mistake. So this is known as interest. Now let us discuss what is ability. Acquired or natural capacity is known as ability. So sometimes we will gain the ability through our experience. Sometimes it will come inborn ourselves, and we are able to perform particular task. That is our ability. If we have a leadership quality, we will be a good leader. How can we become a good leader? We have to do small tasks. We should come in forward. Then we need to grow our leadership quality, which is acquired by so many experience. So these kind of things will help us ability. So that is ability of a person. Interest and ability are two concepts. They are shown as so many similar, but they are both are different. Interest means wherever I like to do and I want to do in future. But ability is I should gain that from our natural capacity. Sometimes it will be inborn. So that is difference between interest and ability. So let us discuss, we discussed all this topic today. Let us summarize that once again. Today we started with stress. So what is stress? That is nothing but social reaction on any proceeded threats or demands. What social society is wanted about that our reaction towards that is known as stress. I can't finish my task on time, etc. This causes stress. Stress sometimes will be helpful because everything should have a deadline so that we can finish our task. Stress sometimes motivates because of the deadline we are focusing on the task and we will finish it on time. So sometimes the longer period of the stress can also have opposite effect, like our health problem, etc. So how can we come? We are having lots of problems, so we should learn how to manage stress. So managing stress is nothing but creating a plan to work out with daily pressure. How can we work? We should have a timetable of the task which we have to done every day. Next, what are the signs of stress? Headache, sleeplessness, sadness, nervousness, excessive worries. These all are the signs of stress. You have to by heart this one. Next, how to overcome stress. That is, focus on important tasks, prioritize tasks, and talk to someone and become a relaxed person. Next, we discussed about stress management technique. That is time management, physical exercise, health and diet, positivity, organizing academic life, and like finishing the task on time, and we should sleep properly. Holidays, we need to visit our friends and relatives so that we can come out of that. Self techniques, identify weakness and strength. So that means I am good in which task so that I can't come out of the stress. What is strength? Strength is nothing but which we always be successful, and later we can come to know that others think about ourselves and where we can do well. That is our strength. And where is the weakness? The area where we struggle, and the feedback given from others, we should accept the feedback from the other people. We don't want to sad always. If we are not good means we should not go forward to finish the task, because those kind of things leads to a stress. Next, ability and interest. Interest means what I need to do in future and I'm curious about, and ability is the capacity to perform particular task. That is ability. It can be acquired by born or a natural capacity. So this is the topic today's we learned. Thank you. Next video we will discuss much more of your employability skill.